Epilogue: From Capability to Legacy. Better living, better governance, and better business. We have come to the end of the journey, or perhaps the beginning of a much greater one. This book began with a simple, unshakable truth: creativity is not scarce. Ideas flow constantly from entrepreneurs in Jakarta, farmers in Kenya, women in Bangladesh, youth in Lagos, communities across Asia, Africa, Latin America, and beyond. Yet sustainable incomes, meaningful jobs, and broad-based prosperity remain elusive, not for lack of ambition, but for lack of capability, the disciplined ability to turn creative potential into lasting results. We have explored a different path, one where transformation is no longer left to chance, but governed by a precise, rhythmic architecture. Yet sustainable incomes, meaningful jobs, and broad-based prosperity remain elusive, not because ambition is lacking, but because capability, the disciplined ability to turn creative potential into lasting results, has been fragmented, under-systematized, or misdirected. We have explored a different path, one where the transformation from creative potential to realized prosperity is no longer left to chance, but is governed by a precise, rhythmic architecture. In this model, FAST serves as the structural architecture, not a static checklist, but a living, adaptive engine designed to navigate the complexities of a changing world. Within this engine, the 5 thinking engines act as pistons firing in unison, generating immense strategic horsepower through disciplined cognition. Protecting the integrity of this engine is DFVA, the rigorous gatekeeper that ensures only the right ideas receive the fuel of resources and attention. The blueprints for this construction are drawn with the value proposition canvas and business model canvas, locking in desirability and viability before the first stone is laid. We guide the path forward with systems thinking and framework foresight, turning short-term activities into compounding results and building future-proof resilience. This brilliance is then scaled through collective wisdom, the multiplier that turns individual insight into ecosystem strength, all powered by BIG leadership, the human operating system that aligns vision with the courage to execute. Finally, smart financing acts as the high-octane, patient capital that accelerates these right ideas within their right systems. Today, Life AI emerges as a powerful growth amplifier and multiplier to FAST, when kept firmly in the servant role, with FAST remaining the sovereign master. Life AI does not dilute the architecture. Instead, it magnifies its reach, accelerates insight, and multiplies transformation at unprecedented scale, all while preserving the soul and integrity of disciplined human thinking. The capstone MCOPA legacy, a profound, recent example of this architecture in action, is the evolution of MCOPA in East Africa. They did not just sell a good product, they built a FAST system. The right job, or JTBD. They identified that the pain was not just a lack of light, but a lack of collateral for the unbanked. Systems orchestration, by integrating mobile money, M-Pesa with IoT-connected solar hardware, they turned a sun-powered lamp into a financial gateway. Smart financing as accelerator, pay-as-you-go model is the definition of smart. Capital-led is outcome-aligned, allowing a daily flow of micropayments to build a stock of creditworthiness for the user. Today, MCOPA has moved beyond lighting to financing smartphones and electric motorcycles, proving that when the architecture is right, the system does not just grow, it compounds. They have moved an entire demographic from the pyramid of exclusion to a diamond of digital and financial inclusion. Leave behind a diamond, sparkling and profound, far greater than the stone that you found. FAST architecture and capability system is specifically designed to convert creativity abundance into economic and social legacy. This is the FAST, unique, unprecedented value proposition, UUVP, the systematic transmutation of raw potential into permanent prosperity through the integration of disciplined cognition and compassionate execution. The engine and the destination. Capability is the engine, but legacy is the destination. Legacy is what remains when the founder steps away, when the funding cycle ends, and when the initial excitement fades. It is measured not in quarterly reports, but in transformed lives and societies that no longer trap their people at the bottom of the pyramid. To move from capability to legacy, we must apply the UUVP of FAST through these core systemic pillars. Systems as living foundations. We do not build static projects. We build systems that outlast us. In the FAST framework, we treat water, energy, and soil not as commodities to be consumed, but as interconnected stocks that must be managed. By designing inflows reforestation, organic composting that exceed outflows, harvesting, evaporation, we ensure the system breathes and regenerates long after the architects have left the field. Enduring economic resilience. We create jobs that survive the volatility of global markets. By using the business model canvas to anchor viability, we move away from fragile employment dependent on aid toward robust livelihoods. This involves diversifying income streams such as turning agricultural waste into bioenergy that the local economy can withstand economic droughts just as well as environmental. Generational income compounding. We generate incomes that do not just provide for today, but compound for tomorrow. Through smart financing, we stop the leakage of high-interest debt and instead install a multiplier. By investing in the stock of soil health today, we reduce the flow of expenses for water and fertilizer tomorrow, creating a surplus of systemic alpha that families can reinvest in education and infrastructure for their children. Self-sustaining ecosystems of wisdom. We leave behind the mental operating system required to sustain progress. Through collective wisdom, the FAST DFVA systems thinking and framework foresight frameworks are transferred from the expert to the community. When a community makes outcome-focused thinking a cultural norm, they no longer wait for external solutions. They possess the cognitive tools to pivot and innovate independently. Another capstone, China's Loess Plateau transformation. A world-class, recent example of the FAST UUVP at scale is the Loess Plateau Watershed Rehabilitation Project in China. This was not a simple tree-planting exercise. It was the orchestration of a massive, degraded ecosystem into a wealth-generating engine. The right job are JTBD. The pain was centuries of erosion and poverty. The right job was not just stopping silt, but creating sustainable livelihoods through ecological restoration. Systems orchestration. They treated the entire watershed as a series of stocks and flows. By terracing the land, they stopped the flow of water and topsoil leakage. This increased the stock of moisture in the earth, which allowed for the desirability of high-value orchards value proposition to become a reality. Smart financing and collective wisdom. The project succeeded because it empowered local farmers with land rights incentive alignment and the mental operating system to maintain the terraces. It moved millions of people from the subsistence pyramid into a diamond of agricultural abundance and environmental security. The heart of value creation and transformation. Are we driven by the love of power or the power of love? Ultimately, the success of this architecture depends on the renewing of the mind, while the hardware of our systems, the models, the pumps, the grids is essential. It must be driven by the software of the heart. Value hardware is only sustained when it is powered by love. We must transition from the love of power, which seeks to hoard knowledge and control resources, to the power of love, which seeks to empower others and release potential. Love is the ultimate atmospheric condition. It is the only climate in which every human need can truly flourish and be met. When we build with love, our smart financing becomes an act of stewardship. Our BIG leadership becomes an act of service. And our systems are designed to uphold the inherent dignity of every human being. The shift from a heart of stone rigid, extractive to a heart of flesh, Compassionate is what ensures the hardware of progress serves the humanity for which it was built. This is the ultimate promise. From creative ideas gives to right ideas, gives to right results, gives to enduring capability, gives to generational legacy. You now hold the architecture. The pistons are ready. The steering is in your hands. The fuel is waiting. The road is long, but the direction is clear. Once you start right, it won't stop. Think in systems. Build with love. Lead with integrity. Implement with discipline. Finance with wisdom. Multiply through leverage. Progress with faith. Live worthily. Finish the race. By His grace, life is filled with abundance. With right values, create great value. And become a valuable visionary leader who enriches legacy for others. May your work today become the foundation others stand on tomorrow. Wishing you a happy, prosperous, and healthy life. From Xavier Johnson and Billy Lee. The end.